As Magic Johnson used to say, showtime. It's showtime, baby. What up, what up, what up, everybody? Where you at? Hopefully you guys all enjoyed your Christmas, man. Heard from a few of y'all today. Good looking out. Appreciate speaking to some of y'all. Stan, my brother. OG Steve. Tony Moore, what's up? I'm surprised I didn't hear from you today. Michelle, what's up, Mimi? Give me 1 second to turn on this real quick. Wheezy, what up? Give me 1 second, y'all, while we wait on everybody to get up in here. Nikki Lee is live. Dubs is live. All right, y'all. All right. See ya. We gained 128 new subscribers. I want to welcome you 128 people to KM Video live streams. We also tell stories on this channel. Not sure which one brought you here, but I appreciate you guys for coming through, stopping through, and showing support to the channel. Shout out to those that listened to some good music and seen some old school pictures that I posted last night. Appreciate y'all. If you missed it, you missed a good show last night. I ain't even gonna lie. And y'all know I usually don't say that, but if you missed last night, you missed a good live, man. You probably won't see those pictures again. Definitely won't hear that same mix again. 702, what up, baby? E, Sleepy Rivera, Crazy Slick Wine, Crazy Sick Wine. Babyface Loxa, what it do? Yeah, I enjoyed myself last night. I want to keep going, but I'm like, man, let me go get in the bed, man. So I slept good. Didn't do anything today, nothing whatsoever except for video with my youngest daughter and her son. She went over to my father's side of the family, so I seen my aunties and cousins through the video chat. So that's what's up. Lakers, baby, hell yeah, I won $25. That's what's up. That's what's up, homeboy. Good things come to those that do good things. Crystal Brain, what up with you? Rob Moses, what up, homeboy? Yeah. Merry Christmas, babyface lobster. Dago, what up with it? Sean Thompson, what up, Sean? Yeah, man, hold on 1 second. All right. Getting some late Christmas texts, I see. Allerton in the house, as always. OG Steve from the A to LA. What up with it? The pic of you and your brother Bam as kids look like y'all would have been in one of those nights. That was you that left that comment? Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's how you see it, you know. I just remember it as a good time in my life before me and bro was beefing and before, we was out in the street where I couldn't run with him. You know what I mean? Stan, what up with it, homeboy? Good conversation with you today. Thanks for calling. It's my understanding you and Two Pretty Kenny talk. Oh man, some tamales tonight sound good, Robert Richards. That's what's up, Kev. I had a 2010 SS Camaro. Them cars run deep in your pockets for getting it fixed. I don't have an SS. I wish I would have got an SS though. But Fuel prices were so high at the time, I didn't even want to deal with that. Baby E, Tony Moore, Michelle, Weezy, Skyler, Crippo, Derek, Jimmy, Michael, James, Cash, Babyface, Crazy, Sleepy, Dago, Nye, OG, Steve, Stan, Rob, Moses, everybody but Kel Mac. Too many more hood days. Too many more hood days. Too many more. All right, got you. I tuned in to SAG today. SAG was pretty good today, man. SAG was funny today. He showed his comedian side of him. And he talked sex. So, I was digging it. I'm like, okay, all right. This is OSG SAG After Dark, man. I enjoyed it, man. That's what's up, SAG. Merry Christmas to you as well. Same to you too, James Cash and 702. What you guys do today? Anything special? Tony Moore. He might be asleep now, though. Reggie Owens, what up with it? You ran across Go Young DJ out here. He told me about it. I didn't know you was in Vegas, though. But he told me ran across. Hey, did your boy ever play Run DMC last night? He didn't play it like I wanted him to play it. I was busy talking, typing, and looking for pictures. So I can't tell you. I I put up a whole bunch of pictures last night, man. Lots of pictures last night. So I was focused on that and typing in the chat. So I don't really know if he did or he didn't. NYC for the holidays. That's what's up. Who you running with out there, babyface? Big win for the Ravens and Lakers today. Oh, you like purple. You just like purple. Well, my homie, a Crip turned Muslim, went in on me for saying Merry Christmas. I tried to warn you last night, man. Keystone up in here. Noodle Capone, what up with it? How was my roast? Man, I'm fiending for some Mexican rice for some reason, man. I gotta find me a Mexican and know how to throw down with the rice. Or a sister that can cook some good soul food. That's what I'm feeling right now. Candace Kirksey, what it do, what it do, what it do. Don't nobody care about the Knicks, man, but you. You don't get out of here. The Knicks. Man, stop it. You always going against the grain, homie. Y'all bumping last night, best DJ ever. Oh, that's what's up. That was DJ Captain Cole. Shout out to Captain Cole. In fact, I caught a cold last night. Man, I woke up this morning, throat hurting, nose stopped up, cold in my chest. I was from sitting out in the rain last night, but I think it's pretty much under control already. I went right back to my hot tea that I got left and my NyQuil that I got left. Seemed to do the trick pretty good this time. Curry hit some crazy. I didn't watch that game, man. I watched probably 2 minutes of that game. Fourth quarter, Lakers was up 8. What up, James? Me and Austin switching DJs for the wedding. See, you be playing. And then if I make a reference or a joke, you get all upset and pissed off. Like I don't know if that's bipolar or just Kemak can't say anything. I'm offended by everything Kemak say. I don't take his jokes as jokes. I take everything he say serious. Everything he say serious, I argue and debate. I don't know, man. Shout out Captain Q. Celtic 76 was a good guy. I didn't watch none of that shit, man. I really, to be honest with you, like I said, I woke up sick, so I stayed in bed. Video with my daughter and grandson while she was over to my auntie's house. And I got a couple calls. Stan called me, talked to Stan for a little while. I texted with Too Pretty Kenny. Talked to Rockhead for a while as well. and text with OG Steve. And then I started editing a video that I got for y'all, and working on another video that I got for y'all. Cause I mean, ain't nobody watching them old weak ass videos no more. Them videos weak, so I had to throw a crazy deep video in there. It ain't nothing. So if you're looking for some violence or squabble, it ain't there. But it's the day I ran across Crazy Deep from A-Track Gangsters. Babyface thought you were a Clippers fan. He's all over the place. He switches up all the time. No, he's a Clipper fan. He's definitely a Clipper fan. He rides the Knicks as a second team. He got two bum teams. That's why I said we don't care about his team. Nobody cheering for who we cheering for. Chiefs got too many weapons. I don't even want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. Y'all sleep on the Chiefs all the time, every year, until the playoffs go. Them old Steelers, though, y'all know I've been advocating for the Steelers this season. Look like they done ran into a brick wall. Look like the Steelers are having some problems now, right? Couple of losses, fumbles, interceptions. Wemby been playing good, man. Wemby had a good game the other night too. He had probably like 9 blocks or some shit, 7 blocks in the first quarter or something like that. First half. Kid, that story your pops mad he didn't get that inheritance was a good story. Pops was about the bag. Yeah, he was always about the bag. I kind of get that from him a little bit. I mean, I guess you gotta say I got it from him. Shit. I don't know if he's a Dodger fan. Knowing him, he's a Padre fan. Shit. They want the Chiefs to win 3 in a row, plus Kareem Hunt will get him one. I don't know, man. Your granddad left the city. My granddad left me, man. That fool left me, homie. I think I told you and your girl that story when I was in Baltimore. I think. Russ threw that same pick he threw to give Brady a Super Bowl. We're going to be talking about that as long as Russell Wilson play football. What's your remedy, FOMO, on not betting games that your picks end up winning over and over? What's your remedy, FOMO, on not betting games that your picks end up winning over and over? You bet them. They winning over and over, you go bet them. Ain't no remedy for leaving that alone. Shit, that's like not picking up lost money. Man, you know, there's a saying, there's an ancient old saying when it comes to gambling. If you are a gambler like that, you already know what I'm about to say. The day you lay off is the day they pay off. So that's exactly what you just said. The days you laid off, they pay it off. So you just got to stick with it, man. Yeah, I like that Dodger jacket too. I love this LA hat. I think I got 3 right now, but this one's fresher and newer. Looks better, feels better. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love this hat and that jacket for sure. I'll be glad when I take the tag off and actually wear it for the first time. That's a cold story. Make me a flight to Dallas the moment Mac hits Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was so cold. You know what I'm saying? Not because I don't see him. I don't give a damn about that. But the fact I feel played because the fact that he asked me when I'm coming, and I told him when I was coming, and he asked me when was I leaving. I told him when I was leaving. So this fool had my itinerary down pat. He leaves the day I leave. He comes back the day I arrive, he had already left. And the day that I leave, he comes after I leave. Cold dude right there, man. I didn't understand that. I couldn't see doing my grandkids that way. Even if I didn't see them, this is their chance to come see me and see my little house and how I live. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't care about nothing. I got a follow up story on that. I'm gonna give y'all a follow up story on that one. So you could be looking for that in a couple days. But I had to do this little crazy D story just because I gotta try to get some numbers up, man. I ain't getting no numbers. So I'm like, man, they want some more gang shit. They want some more bullshit, gangs and violence ass shit. And I'm in a predicament where I can't fight it. I could try, I could stay simmer, but shit, I got to do something different. 2025 is coming up. Benavides beat the brakes off Ellis in boxing. He abruptly left your granddad. Man, Pops was a trip. I left some things out of that story. We like hearing your family story. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But the family stories don't get enough numbers. So let's just keep it real. But I'm glad you enjoy the family stories. And that's very encouraging for me to keep giving you some family stories. But I definitely got a follow up coming on that grandfather one. And right here, right now, I forgot some things in that story. Like, for example, I said, I think my father sold the Cadillac. No, I remember what he did with the Cadillac. And it's not surprising. The Cadillac came up missing. You feel me? The Cadillac came up missing. So they ended up getting insurance money for the Cadillac. In other words, my father didn't want that old Brougham. He wanted some cash, or he wanted to go get him another car. So Pops, some way, somehow, found a way to get rid of the car. They got an insurance check. So Pops got cash for the car. He didn't sell the car. Got an insurance claim on the car. Thank you, Mr. Gaines. Appreciate it. Kev, do you get all your hats from one spot? I used to, but no, I don't. Shit, Big Leading gave me probably about 7 hats. Jerry Allen then gave me about 4 hats. I used to get all my hats from Lids when I had a nice, dependable car and a little money in my pocket. I would always go to Lids. I would just buy shit, you know what I'm saying? In case I wanted to wear it one day, or in case somebody had a favorite team and I just give them a hat. You got any stock in store? Nah, not really. Just the ones basically going up north and coming back. I mean, I got experiences. I ain't gonna really say stories, but I don't know if I ever mentioned Main Street, Scrappy from Main Street being up there, or the Broadway gangsters being up there, East Coast being up there. Excuse me. Uh, I don't know. I was laughing when you said Pop said bring some work. Yeah, my dumb ass. See, I know it was a dumb idea. It was very stupid and foolish, and I'm in the airport shaking like Don Knox, feeling paranoid, feeling they on me. Ain't nobody. I mean, I didn't feel like nobody was watching me, but I feel like they were gonna catch me. But my dumb ass always thinking hustling, thinking money, and I'm saying if I'm gonna be in Cincinnati for 2 weeks, that's 2 weeks I can't hustle. That's 2 weeks I have no money. My baby mama is going. Well, she's gonna be having a baby in a few months. I'm like, I got to have some money when the baby get here. I wasn't really messing with her at the time, but I'm like, gotta be able to buy beds and diapers and milk and everything for the baby. So shoes, Papa can't forget the shoes. The men always buying the kids shoes, but so I'm thinking, yeah, I better take this work so I could get some money while I'm gone. But nah, didn't sell nothing, man. Nothing. I love that story. Outcome was surprisingly sad. Line ass story rewrite. Mac and Granddad turn this house into a crack house operation. Oh my God, man. For real? Yeah, that really would be a lie. Shit. or I sold Aaron Pryor some crack. That would have been a good lie to tell, right? Man. So nobody told me what they did this Christmas. What y'all do this Christmas, man? Anything exciting, fun, anything? No, guess not. Guess I'm not the only one that didn't do nothing today. Huh? And how come you could cuss Tony Moore and I can't cuss? I be getting blocked all the time. They be saying you cannot cuss. Let me see what it say. It says YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a little bit. Maybe they hold the moderator, the content creator at a higher standard. I don't know. Was he excited like we used to be for White Christmas? Who was that? Black Native? Was who excited like we used to be for White Christmas? All I wanted for Christmas was a divorce. Did you get your present? I'm going to Costa Rica in February, so I couldn't spend a bunch of money on Christmas. Well, man, have fun, man. If you can, get some pictures for me. I've never been to Costa Rica. I always sent money to Costa Rica, though, to gamble, but I've never been there. I've even talked to some people on the phone. Some weren't even in Costa Rica. But the ones that was there, male and female, they actually like it. They they like it. I mean, he wasn't. I mean, I was in the house all day. Oh, Candace, ladies, yeah, for sure, man. Rob, protect your organs on your trip. Hey, man, I was telling the tow truck driver last night what y'all was saying. That nigga didn't smile or nothing. I started to think he might be in on some organ stealing. That fool, like, he got real serious. And he wasn't really trying to conversate or nothing, man. I'm making small talk with the fool, man. You know what I'm saying? Hoping the car fall off the back so I could sue him. I was hoping the car bounced off the freeway and somebody ran into it. Tony Moore, they are snatching organs. I see people making the videos on Instagram and shit, them shorts and shit. I don't believe it, but a lot of people do say, and it happens. Now he wasn't shy. He was cool. We talked, you know, into our. I mean, I'm sure y'all heard him, but once I told him about the organs, he didn't sound like he was feeling that conversation too much. Man, I should have told him, man, go find Tony Moore, man. Tony Moore, he probably got some good organs for your ass. You pull his organs out, he got stents, he got all kind of metal like straws in his heart and shit. And you know, he got shit, he got like fake arteries in there and shit. They be mad as hell they kidnapped Tony Moore. Like, what the hell is this? Man, I hope not, Rob. Sorry. If you see a large igloo cooler on the beach, then I would be worried. Looked like you was in North Las Vegas when you. I don't know where the hell I was. It was the north side, but man, that shit was far because we were on the freeway for a while before I even seen Lamb and Craig Road. Man, I was somewhere far, man. I don't live on that side of town, man, and I didn't know Vegas went much further than them two. Man, we was on that freeway for a while. I'm like, damn, Lamb. Oh shit, Craig. Well, we didn't hit downtown Vegas for a while, man. I was already tired by then. I played Xbox with my grandsons today. It was fun. That's what's up. Don't spend too much money. Hard times are coming 2025, people. Let me get that AAA kid, man. Hey, man, trust me, brother. Trust me. I kid you not. I'm going to need every bit of that AAA. I done needed them 2 times in 2 days already. I'm going to need them again to get it to the shop. And I might need them again to get it to another shop. Depends if the transmission fluid all leak out or not. But I only get 5 calls a year. 3 guaranteed gone. More than likely 4 calls are gone tomorrow or whenever I get up. Man, I should have had AAA ever since I was 16 years old, man. I ain't never had AAA until a couple months ago. AAA is lovely, man. I don't know why my parents didn't force AAA on. I don't know why they didn't just get AAA and add me to it. Soon as AAA showed up, I hit all the family members, all my family members, and told them, go get AAA now. AAA is so cheap. Man, AAA is cheap and they good too, man. Make sure you get roadside service. They ought to pay me now. I'm advertising for them now. Let me see if I can get some family discounts or something, some referrals or something going on. Man, having bugs in the 90s made AAA mandatory. Man, I have friends with bugs, homie. They acted and sounded so inferior to other car owners, man. Like they had bugs. They love their bugs, but they didn't seem too happy that they only had a bug, right? They wasn't spending no money on a AAA. They'd be like, hey, help me push my car. I had one, I was gonna say homie, but I ain't gonna call him my homie. I had this one guy that grew up in the neighborhood. He had a Volkswagen Beetle. So he already like felt inferior because he had a Beetle. He didn't even have a Fly Classic VW. He had the Beetle. So he already felt inferior to everybody, right? Tell me why this dude took his car to Earl Scheib on Crenshaw Boulevard. First of all, Earl Scheib? Nigga, is you joking? And then you're gonna go to the one on Crenshaw. Like, nigga, nobody goes to that Earl Scheib, fool. What are you doing? This nigga had some cheap green paint, $99. They painted his bumpers, his light frames, his license plate. This nigga whole car was green. A dry ass, dull ass green. Like, nigga, why you didn't ask somebody about Earl Scheib, fool? Man, I'm trying to tell you, number one, this fool just, he lost all the way around, nigga. Man. Needless to say, this guy became a police. Needless to say, this is the same guy pulling people over because a tail light is out. Nigga missing a hubcap. He want to let people know. Do you know your hubcap is missing? By the way, do you have a license? Worst cars, Peugeot 505 Sterling, Yugo, Ford Escort. Oh my God, the Ford Escort was trash. The Pontiac Le Mans, another trash car. Uh, I still can't remember the name of that car I had though. That I got from my father. Ford Taurus. I bought a Ford Taurus from my father. Oh my goodness. I ended up selling that car to L. L would buy all my used cars. L would just anything Kelmac had, L would buy that shit. I could sell L the hat on my head if I wanted to. Elle would just buy anything from me and shit. Uh, that Pontiac Le Mans. Oh, wait. What did I say? Yeah, Ford Taurus. I had a Pontiac Le Mans too, but yeah, I sold it as Ford Taurus, four door. It was pretty though. I mean, it looked good. The interior was proper. It was a proper car, minus this power steering, minus the transmission. You know what I'm saying? Earl Shive had overpaint all on your. That's what I'm saying. They painted this fool license plate frames, the little chrome to go over the headlights. This nigga bumper, hilarious dog. Earl Shive didn't give a damn, man. Earl Shive had the best commercials. I did not say $99. That's what he paid for his paint job. $99. $99 wasn't even worth all the laughs he got. Hey man, he paid $99 to feel inferior for the rest of his life until he became a police officer. Now he could just take it out on everybody with nice paint and rims and shit. Let me pull this car over, you son of a bitch. Got your nice looking car. Nigga, pull over quickly. Like, nigga, you a police officer and you act like you a motorcycle officer. It was $99. Well, mid 80s, it was $99. I don't know about the early 80s, but it was 99. And even the commercials said it was 99. Crenshaw 57, I'll paint any car, any color for $99. You get your rims painted, you get everything painted, man. Them old 80 Astro vans, no AC all the way down south. Damn. Yeah, that's what Easy E them used to be in. Dr. Dre, NWA used to be in them Astro vans. Mom's got an Aerostar, you know. Right, I'm keeping my BMW. That was the script. Yeah, that was the script. Shotty lived right around the corner from Earl Shive. Earl Shive was his neighbor and shit. That nigga could throw a rock and break a window in Earl Shive's parking lot. I think that, what is that shit now, Shotty? A 99 cents, a dollar store or some shit? One bad paint job turned him into a savage. I mean, that paint was so dry, you couldn't even buff it out. It was no need in even trying to wax the car. We all pulling up under shade tree and waxing our shit. Man, that nigga ain't never waxed his car. That nigga shit wasn't gonna never look shiny. Oh my goodness. He spent probably a whole summer with a razor blade trying to get the paint off his chrome bumper. GMC Safari. Man. Suzuki was popular in Nissan truck. Crazy the money they made off Deep Boys. I guess. I finally caught a late night live, man. That's what's up, Reese Money. I was born 85, and my first car ever I got 2002 was a 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. That's what's up. Kim Mac, I think y'all generation was the last generation of real LA cool kids, music, fashion, hangouts, Crenshaw. Yeah, what's outside that? You know what? I think Baby Shiny Max them era was the last one. So they born in like 1973. That 72, 73 class, mainly like 73. I think that's the last generation. And I don't even think they hung out on Crenshaw. So you could be accurate. I don't really remember them hanging out on Crenshaw, but They was cool. They they was into music and fashion. Some of them, not all of them. A lot of them straight gangbangers, straight gang members. But there was a few. There was a few though that was into rapping and shit and hang out at clubs. Nissan Sentra was the drug carry car. Nissan Sentra was what all the fine women drove. What is that? Let me see. Honda Prelude, Honda Prelude, Nissan Sentras. The pretty girls drove those, man. Those was usually their first cars. I'm talking about the ladies that was probably two, 2 to 3 years older than me. If you was a man driving a Nissan Sentra or a Honda Prelude, nigga, we was clowning. I don't give a damn if you was in a car club. I don't care how old you are right now and you feel like I'm disrespecting. We clown niggas in them type of cars. Nigga, this is a bitch car. You in a girl car. Who car is this? Is this your girlfriend car? You feel me? I don't like European, but there's a few 90s models I could roll in. Oh, yeah, the Honda Civic. Honda Accord. Yep, Camry. Camry. My cousin had a Camry. Fly Camry, though. I think damn near every girl I messed with in the early 2000s had a Camry. I had a homeboy get a Honda Accord, right? We never clowned him about having a girl car. But we was all shocked, like, why did this nigga get a Honda Accord? Like everybody got some. You either had a Volkswagen or you had a truck or you had a sports car. And this fool goes and gets a Honda Accord. And we was like, what? But he bought it brand new. He put a spoiler on it, put some rims on it, music. That shit was fly. That shit was fly. So he didn't get clowned or nothing. He kept that car for a while. They run good. Like they don't have all the problems that other cars have. Them Toyotas and them Hondas, those cars will get you somewhere. Who say Chevy never break down? That's a goddamn lie. Toyotas and Hondas are good, but Chevys, shit, that's a lie. Ford and Chevy, shit. I think my auntie got a 1990 Lexus right now. I think it could be a 90. No, I think she got a 94 Lexus. Man, that sucker, she still got them clean. It's clean as hell too. You can't even tell she wrecked it 10 times. Like my auntie got one eye. She walk around like Papa. Like, but she just look like Pop because she ain't even got but one eye. So she just like Pop. And so she can't see but half the road. And she can't see at night at all. Like me now, I can't see shit at night. Man, she done hit every damn thing. You can't even tell she been in an accident. To the family members call you and be like, man, she hit a pole. Man, she hit a tree. Man, she hit a parked car. Man, she hit a car going the wrong way. Like, goddamn, that car look clean as hell. Like, shit, she had more accidents than my mama. And my mama used to wreck on purpose or be drunk. She ain't drunk or wrecking on purpose. Hell yeah, she's single. She got a single eye. She, I'm serious though. But I love her though. She's a really good woman. Really good woman. God fearing woman. Probably only seen her with two dudes my entire life. She had a husband. She did everything with or for her husband. Likes to last forever. They're luxury cars in China. Yeah, she got the 4 door, so she got the big body. But it's definitely still a good, clean car. Got the beige interior, still nice, still smell good. I don't care how many times she wrecked it, she kept it up. And she kept that car up, though. I actually tried to buy it when I had some D money, and I went to Tennessee, and I asked to buy the car, but she wanted like 20 racks, 22 racks or something. I'm like, shit, I ain't buying that car for no 20 racks. She wanted a high price for it, so I never bought it. But I give it to her. She still got it. So had I bought that car, I probably never would have had to change cars since then, right? Because like I said, I know it's old. It's what, about 30 years old, going on 31 years old. But you can't tell unless you know cars, body styles. You can't tell. She keep a fresh set of tires on there. It look good though. All bullshit aside. Yeah. Pretty much in most cars, especially if it's a new car, but even if it's an old car and you got it right, the maintenance on it, you pretty much just got to make sure you got coolant and oil in there, and don't run out of gas. You tend to have a lot of problems if you run out of gas in your car. And change them air filters too. Don't forget the air filters. Subaru had a car, can't remember the name, totally reliable. Subaru. RJ88, what up, homeboy? RJ88, what up, man? Man, we haven't even done the sports show in a while. What about them Volvos though? I remember my aunt and her husband, um, Ice Cube's wife's uncle. They kept Volvos back in the day. I don't know what the infatuation with Volvos was, but they kept Volvos. Unc waits till he's like 65 years old to go to a Cadillac. So now they got a nice, clean white Cadillac. I don't even think my aunt got a car anymore. But they kept a Volvo, man, and they was always fly. They worked good. They drove real well. I didn't see too many other people in my community or any homies in no Volvos. The story about your pops and grandfather was funny. Sorry about his passing, but pops didn't get shit but a caddy. I'm assuming you just came in. So I cleared that up. Pops didn't even get the caddy because Pops had made the car disappear and got the insurance money for the Cadillac. That's the part I had wrong in the story when I said I think he might have sold it. Nah, he did an insurance move on that Cadillac. Yeah, James K. I kind of thought that, but because I have limited knowledge of people having them, I didn't really know what the big deal was about the Volvos. But they were the only ones in the family that had them, and they didn't want to switch car. They stayed in the Volvos. Like I said to you, he became old. He went and got him a Cadillac. He ain't even supposed to be driving now because start getting old and you forget where you live at, forget where you're going and shit. My aunt had like a 95 Volvo 850 that somebody gave that nice clean and she drove it for like 20 years. That's what's up, Reese. Trash. They look good though. A homie had a white Volvo wagon. Yeah, but I ain't talking about the wagons. What did my niece had one of them wagons. I don't think it was a Volvo though. Volvo used to be considered one of the safest cars. I didn't know that. I would never go for a Saab. I remember I think I mentioned this on live before. I had a homie, he rests in peace now. He was younger than me, but he thought he was a tough guy, bully. super, super tough dude. And they want to go on a lick in Beverly Hills. So he in his car, he in the Saab, convertible Saab. He got like 3 or 4 people in his car. I'm in my car. I'm in the 5.0. I got probably one person with me. And we going on this lick. And I'm thinking like it's his lick and we going on it. This is my mindset. We finna go get some paper. I ain't tripping about how much participation I gotta have or whatever, but we going as a group. We in 2 car loads. First of all, I don't even really like being in 2 different cars unless we gonna use one, unless one's a G. And so we going on this lick. We go all through Playboy Gangster Hood, all through Beverly Hills. And they like, hey, pull over. And he like, man, you gonna go do this, you gonna do that. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm gonna do all that. All right. Punch out on him, hit a corner. Nigga, I went back home. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Nigga, you got 4 niggas in your car, but I'm the one doing everything. Man, if you don't get the hell out of here. I shook that nigga, man. I went straight to the house. The fool got me fucked up. I always trip off homies that need me for a lick. I didn't say take me on a lick. I said need me for a lick. That's like a red flag already. Like, you niggas don't ever come get me for nothing. You come get me when you ain't got no other option. I don't see the hype over them small bug looking cars. Which car is that? I like, the Porsche. It's like Porsche. I always thought Porsches were whack. I love Porsches, but as you get older, you learn some Porsches ain't all that. Some Porsches is like you paying for the name. That's like the Ferrari, right? It's a famous dude that my homeboy used to hang with, and he came over in a Ferrari and got in the Ferrari. Man, that's one of the worst rides you can get in, man. That ride was ragged D. Like, you feel every bump, every crack in the street. It's just rough. I'm like, what's the hype about having a Ferrari? Now, mind you, I'm talking about in the 90s, so I don't know how they are now. But I'm like, hell no, man. That just ruins all your dreams and hopes of getting rich and buying expensive cars. Sag, what up with you, man? They asked about you. They say you be on all day. I said, shit, Sag probably sleep now. Sag burnt out. Big K, what's up, brother? Happy holidays. Snoopy Eats, happy holidays. Number one, I think it's a waste of money, but if you really want one, that's on you. Yeah. Always been a sedan. Who are you spending Christmas with there, K-Mac? Remember that somebody said, why you always looking around? I don't know, cuz. I don't see nobody spending no Christmas with me, cuz. Anybody up under the table? Anybody in the room? Anybody at the front door, under the couch, in the kitchen? Look like I'll be spending it with me and y'all. All those sports cars roll rough. They're built for speed, not comfort. Oh, all right. You ever been in any of them Teslas? Them Teslas, they ride good, man. They ride nice and smooth and fast and shit. I don't know, man. Maybe back in the day, homie. Some Corvettes ain't bad. They ride good. Some. I think when you lower them, you mess up the suspension. Yeah. Teslas are ugly. I used to think they was ugly too, Michelle. When I first seen them, I was like, man, I would never want one. I couldn't stand them. But now you pull up to an event and you see nothing but white Teslas and shit. And I'm like, they all look alike. Like, how you know which one's yours and shit? But I done got used to them, Michelle. I done got used to them. Plus, you don't have to worry about gas. I mean, you could just charge that sucker up. Like where I live at, you could charge for free. You don't do no paying for no charge. No credit card, nothing needed. What up, Rockhead? I'm on live. What's the deal?
I'm not hitting that later then.
All right. Rockhead, whatever he had to tell me, he didn't want y'all to hear it. Marlo Land on Brian Hurst. Good luck with that. I'm not feeling these new cars, but man, at this point, what I've been going through, man, I don't give a damn. I'll take any car. I'll take KP's car that he ain't drove since the chain gang. Whatever car he drove in 1972, I'll take that motherfucker right now. No, I wouldn't say Tesla's garbage all the way around. I really disagree with that one. I highly disagree with that one. Again, maybe it's because of the type of car I'm dealing with, man. That ride is smooth, it's quiet. Uh, Dashboard shows you everything. You got all these different cameras. It drives by itself if you wanted to. You just hit a button. That motherfucker take you on the freeway, hit all the turns. That motherfucker get up fast. It get up fast quick. Man, I got the bomb ass sunroof on some of them. Extra spacious. Got plenty of space in there for big guys or big girls. Um, I don't have an issue with them. And like I said, where I live at, if you got one of them cars, electric cars, you could charge up for free. So you ain't even got to worry about paying for no gas. That's a bonus right there. That's a serious bonus right there, not having to pay for no gas. The problem with a Tesla is if you want to travel, go from LA to Vegas or Vegas to LA, you got to stop and charge. I don't like that. That's an inconvenience for me. So now I got to pull over and sit here while the car charges. That's an inconvenience. And then it's damn near like paying for gas. So that I don't like. Those Corvettes in 2020 is pretty smooth. That's what I'm saying. Some of them vets is smooth. Maybe back in the day. And I think from what I remember, I was young though. My uncle's Corvettes was smooth, but I was young then. I wouldn't know what smooth was and wasn't. Price of electricity about to go up. I wouldn't doubt it, but I told you a few years ago, the investment was in them batteries. The last bit of money I had thought about investing in batteries. I did some reading and research, and I really wanted to invest in batteries, but something told me like, nah, it might not be a good investment, but it turned out to be a good one, like I initially thought. So if you invested in batteries, man, that shit done went sky high. That part, Jeremiah, had 277 coupes and a 78 coupe. I love them. Part of the problem with us as human beings, particularly the ones in the chat room right now, is we get used to whatever we like. We get used to whatever we have. And that keeps us, it's like we scared to advance, or we scared of modern technology. We scared of something bigger, better, and more expensive. So we get stuck in what's easy for us and what we know and understand. Kind of like Michelle said the other day, she could work on her own cars. Like she knew her car. Them old Cadillacs, them old coupes, you can get in the engine easy. You know where everything is. Well, nowadays you get in one of these new cars and you damn near got to go to a shop to get this shit done. It's so hard to do it yourself. And then they so slick with it. Some cars got special tools. So you have to have the right wrenches to be able to change things or put transmission fluid in your car, things like that. What's a BBL, homie? What are you talking about? Vets ride smooth, but the vets from the 50s and 60s. Okay, now I can see that, KP. 70s to now ride smooth, but my three vet rode smoother than my six vet. But the six is way fast. I could agree with that, KP. You're speaking from firsthand experience, so you know what you're talking about more than I do. But the vets that I rode in, I agree. The newer ones was pretty cool. Like I said, I believe my uncle's 1970s vets was cool, but and then he kept them and bragged on them, and people wanted to use them and borrow them. So I'm thinking they was cool. I replaced my battery in 2005 Monte Carlo and had to take all kind of issue apart to get it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, yeah. You talking 2000s? Yeah. Some cars are hackable. Ouch. Yeah, I was telling my son that. I was telling my son that, man. Those old ones were real cars made with metal, not tin. Yep, that's true too. Now you wreck a car, man, they smash up like tinfoil. Back then, you might do a little bit of damage. You hit somebody, and not much gonna happen to your car. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone on Christmas, Mr. Mac. You got your piece. I've spent a lot of Christmases alone. Trust and believe that. 5.0 or Camaro. I mean, 5.0 ain't gonna give you as many problems as a Camaro, but I actually like the Camaro. I actually like the Camaro. I love my 5.0, but I love my brother's IROCs too, the old one and the new one. I would take his new one to Vegas and just speed all the way there. The old one was like a race car. So I like them both, especially if you had IROCs on there. The 5.0s, you get, like I said, I mean, Fords, you end up with steering problems, transmission problems. I ain't cool with that. The Corvette, Chevelle, or Camaros is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I personally, I like the Corvettes and the Camaros. You're right. Thank you, High Chief. Same to you, brother. Kektoon, same to you as well. You think the Stangs are ugly, homie? You thought my Stang was ugly? Man, I love my Mustang. I mean, that shit was tight, man. You that car was actually a lady getter, and man, you could race in it, uh, especially when you play with that top. I wouldn't say they trash, man. People still compliment that car. That car been gone forever. All right. I mean, that's your prerogative. I love my Mustang. I love 63 Impalas for sure. 63, 64, 61, 59. Yeah. Kev, do you know where any of your old cars are now? No, I do not. All fours have bad transmissions. My old four would pop out of drive when it started if you didn't know what the gear shift. Your 5.0 manual or automatic manual. I got a scat, a real panty dropper. Man, no mac and cheese for Christmas dinner. I was very I feel you on that. I was hoping somebody sent me something for Christmas dinner. No, top ramen, prison spread going down. I still got some Popeyes, but I'm tired of them Popeyes, man. That shit get old. Now I see why I wasn't eating Popeyes all these years. I've been eating these Popeyes. Shit get nasty and tiresome, and time for something different. They bringing them retro Mustangs out the ultimate muscle car. Mr. Kimmy, did you pick up plates? Did I pick up plates? What do you mean by pick up plates? Did you go pick up plates? Oh, for my niece? Nah. My car broke. No, I didn't go. Hell no. My car was working. I damn sure would have went over there and ate with them. Electric Eric, what up, Eric? Good looking out, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Supra is the name I was looking for, homie. Supra's. He said they told it. Damn, dropped the top like Too Short said. I played that off. For real, Shotty. Too Short was it, man. Back in our day, Too Short was it. Him and Ice Cube. I love the Vipers from the late 90s to about 2006. That fake meat and pot pie. It's fake meat everywhere, homie. I can't stop saying to you guys, everything's fake. Just like I said about the girl that came over and said that water that you drinking ain't no good. She wasn't no good either. She was married. It's a whole lot of shit ain't no good. So I kind of take it personal. Like everything Mac do just ain't no good. You eat too many sweets. You don't eat no vegetables. Oh, that got corn syrup in there. Oh, that got fake food coloring in there. Oh, that meat ain't real. Well, goddamn, nigga. The bitch down the street titties ain't real. Her ass ain't real. It still look good to me. Why everything I do gotta be not good for people? It's what I do. It's not what you do. What do you do? I'm still living. A lot of niggas that thought they was eating right and working out ain't living no more. Ex-athletes are dying left and right now. God damn, I'm still living, bro. I might be on my last leg, and I mean that literally, but I'm still here. Tony Moore eats all fucked up. Tony Moore is all fucked up. He don't give a damn. He still eat Oreo cookies and fat food and greasy food and shit. This nigga take me to every chicken joint we run across. He don't give a damn. We still living. KP be taking me to the pizza joint all the time. Well, I ain't gonna say he eat pizza, but he's still living. Shit. Man, that drip drop is bad for you. It tastes good though in the summer, man. That shit had me sprung. I couldn't have nothing but drip drop for about 3 months, maybe more. Nah, I'm gonna say more than that. From April to about September, drip drop was the best thing in my life. After that, shit, drip drop about killed me, man. Subway tuna's all right. I used to get it back when my brother got out the pen. My oldest brother got out the pen, and he was in the VA hospital. So I would pick him up like every Monday or something. I think Monday was the day. I would pick him up every Monday, take him to Subway because Subway was his favorite spot. So I would get the tuna sandwiches, and they were all right. They were all right. But if you want a good tuna sandwich, Jason Deli got some good tuna sandwiches. Also, it's a spot in LA on Slauson and Fairfax. That might be adjacent too. I can't think of his name. But okay, that's right. I used to eat 24 Krispy Kreme donuts in the car, would have icing on over my body. Damn, I just ate some Oreos, man. Yeah, Tony Moore might be your partner, man. People are too quick to judge others. You got to do what works for you, bottom line. Gonna enjoy life, eat what I like, not worry myself to death. Yeah, Mike's Deli. Mike's Deli, you're right. Um, so, really, truthfully, the whole thing about life to me is whatever you do, do it in moderation. Be moderate. That way you can't go too hard the wrong way. You can't mess up too much because everything seems to be bad for you. Fanta soda's bad for you. We got all kind of shit in our sodas that they don't have in their sodas in Europe. We over here killing ourselves. The injections and all this meat and stuff. Do you remember Jerry's Deli? I remember the name. I can't say I remember where it was. I do remember the name, yes. Took the words out of my mouth. Moderation is the key. Togo's tuna was the best. I damn near eat any tuna. You know what I mean? Only tuna I don't really like is white onions in it. White onions is nasty to me, but if you cut them up small enough and don't put too much in there, I could get away with it. Doolins, yeah, Doolins got good food, man. Doolins have always had good food. Always had good food. Soul food. Because America want that money, that bottom line. Other countries put more of an emphasis on health over money for coming. That's a fact, at least in Europe. I don't know about other countries, but yeah. Right. I liked pineapple when I was growing up. I got off of pineapple. I don't know what a soul soda is. It's like apple cider soda bomb. Homemade tuna. Homemade tuna sandwiches are fire. I agree. I love me a homemade tuna sandwich. But shit, I like damn near anything homemade, to be honest with you. Take a day, at least 3 months to clean your system out. Take a laxative at night, then drink water all day the next day. Man, you might as well take prunes, man. You know you got a refrigerator full of prunes. Quit playing with us, KP. But yeah, even when people say that, like 702 was saying that some months back, I do that as a regular practice, so that don't really bother me. Jamaican pineapple soda better. But I'm gonna reserve judgment on my health and shit. I got a doctor's appointment on the 27th. So about a day and a half from now, well, prune juice, same shit. You know what I meant. Diced green apples and tuna is good if you don't like onions. I've never had diced green apples and tuna ever. Never, never. I like green onions though, or bell pepper. Jamaican pineapple soda is the best. Jamaican pineapple soda is the best. Who was that guy that said, "Who you with tonight, Kim, man?" Don't depress me like that. Same shit going on New Year's too. I made some homemade cornbread dressing for Christmas, y'all. How'd it taste? Wait, you made some homemade, like a maid as in a woman? You made some homemade. So you made you a maid with cornbread? I'm joking, man. You know you spell made differently though, right? Live on December 27th from KMB Doctor's office. It's gonna be early in the morning. He only had one spot, 8 a.m., and he's way across town, and my car don't work. Good chance I'll be missing that one, but I'm gonna try my best to be there. I'm gonna try. You with the crew tonight, billions of people in the world. You ain't never alone. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I spent holidays by myself almost my whole life. I'm fine over here too. Baby Kermac called me today from prison. Always amazing when a guy in prison says, of course, he got life, but hopefully he'll get out soon. So he says he had a great Christmas. I'm like, great? Like, how great? He like, man, I can't complain. And then he caught himself. He thought about it. I made him think. He said, I mean, it's good Christmas. Like, nigga, you in prison. You having a great Christmas, nigga. I hope your baby mama slid up there and gave you some. He don't have no kids or baby mama. I'm just saying. To have a great Christmas in prison, nigga? Like, nigga, did you get a parole date or something, nigga? I wish our people would think differently, man, and understand there's a lot more to life than being in prison. It's a lot more happiness out here than being in prison. Even if you are on the streets doing bad, it's still better than being in prison, man. So I kind of feel bad that the homie's gone and made me think about a lot of other dudes doing life sentences. We gotta do better though, for real, man. I mean, even like I'm out here by myself, right? Ain't got nobody to cook for me. I ain't seeing nobody. I ain't doing shit. I can't go nowhere. My foot hurt. I'd rather be this than in prison. I'd rather be right here having my peace. You know what I mean? Than in a cell with somebody else. I gotta wait on them to bring me dinner, and the dinner might be cold or might not be good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna probably be generic. Might be a lockdown. Y'all might get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. I'd rather be out here doing bad than in there, man. So it's crazy. Man. I'm surprised no other homies called me today, though. Quite a few people I thought might have called today, but they didn't. So shout out to them. Hopefully everything's all right. Man. KMV got the Red Bull in the fridge for SAG. How's your son dogs doing? Man, let me tell you something, man. And he could be lying. He could be lying, right? But my son just sold one of his dogs for $600, so he could pay a bill and make a bet. Man, that is desperate. That's not doing so great when you selling $5,000, $6,000 dogs for $600. But as far as his main dogs, the two girls, they doing good. They straight. They still dropping puppies for him. They cool. He traded one of his dogs for a cane corso. So he got a beautiful cane corso. I don't like the ears though. It looked like whoever had that dog cut his ears themselves. The ears look all raggedy on the side of the ears and then straight up. I'm like, damn man, what they do to his ears? That's probably why he traded you that mug. He was selling the cane corso for 5,000, and so my son traded him a dog for the one of the little dogs for the cane corso. Of course, his girlfriend was like, "You got to get rid of these dogs." This is my thing about women, right? No offense, not directed at the women in here, but and not all women, but for the women who want a man, you got a man. Y'all in the house together. He got the house. He put the house in her name. They're together. He got a job now, but hasn't had a job in a couple of years. He hustles and he does Uber and shit, whatever. But now he's a bus driver for a Unified School District. But he has these dogs. This is his hustle. This is how he pays bills. This is how he pays the mortgage by breeding these dogs. So he has these dogs, and that's how they live. They eat. She's a registered nurse, so she makes money too. But she keep her money to her. She pays some bills and stuff. She might, she take care of herself. This fool is bringing money in the house with them dogs. And then you going to tell him you tired of them dogs, get rid of the dogs? Like, no, like that's not right. Let the man have the dogs or find you another man. This is how y'all getting your bills paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't like girls like that, man. To me, that's out of line. But if you meet her, she's a very beautiful woman, very sweet woman. The thing is, some women know how to be sweet in front of you and be a devil behind you. You know what I mean? But they've been together some years though, so shit, that's what he want. Nah, she ain't black. She damn sure ain't black. Shit. You know, when you live up north, when you live in the Bay, like that color shit is out the window. Unless you just pro black, all the way with it, pro black, right? But when you up there, the Mexicans, the Koreans, the Vietnamese, the Chinese, whatever else, the Samoans, the Tongans, they're gonna fuck with you. They're gonna fuck with you. My son ain't had no black woman, so he ain't never made no black woman break bread. That nigga ain't had no damn black woman. He grew up in the Bay. Every girl he messed with was non-black, so he ain't made no black girl break bread. The girl looked like Vanity, she could run all over me. I heard that, Tony Moore. Man, Robert Richards said facts. Tony Moore, man, he be bullshitting y'all. Tony Moore is happily married, man. He got a wife at home that he's in love with, been with for a long time. Tony Moore is just playing with y'all, man. Dr. Hilton Booker, that's HB. HB. Dogs are so much to deal with. It's the same thing every day. It's getting tired. That's a fact. My son knows that, and I tell him that all the time. But it's his money maker. Shit. Some people go to work, a warehouse. Some people go do construction. Some people do carpentry, lay cement, and they get tired too. That shit gets tiring as well. But it's how you make your money. So I'm just saying, he got the house. They pay half the bills a piece. They split the bills. Um, so shit, you keep the dogs and you got a good bus driving job now. You should be getting out of debt pretty soon. He's only been working a couple months though. September, October, November. I don't even think he started in September, but he might have. So he's been working about 3 or 4 months. Man, he better keep that job and keep breeding them dogs till he can, see some money. Man. Then I guess, Michael Vick and the pit bulls. Mike was fighting pit bulls though. Mike was making them breed like Mike was cold with it. When I seen them pictures of Mike Vick, I was like, man, I see why people talk bad about fighting dogs. The way we fought our dogs was you just let the dogs fight. We wasn't tying them up, making them breed. We wasn't squeezing their balls so they fight their ass off. We wasn't. Man, Mike was vicious with it. Absolutely, KP. That's a fact right there, KP. That's a fact. Same with women, though. Some women, same way. They come home and it's like, man. Yeah, Mike Vick got a head coaching job at Norfolk State. I'm happy for him, too. Norfolk State, not far from Virginia Tech, where he played football. I hope he does good. I hope he has success and move up to a better school or assistant coaching job in the NFL. Yeah, I think most women preach to put your money to the side and hide it. I got an aunt and a cousin that did the same thing. My cousin, it's crazy because my cousin, she used to do that. She got like two inheritance, maybe more, but she got two inheritance, and she married her dude, and they live together and everything, and wonderful relationship with no problems. She ended up having like a stroke. Then she had like two or three more strokes. So at some point, she got to get him that information. So now she's no longer in control of her money. He got to feed her, he got to watch her diet. He actually takes care of her now. So all that hiding and stashing money was for nothing. So you never know. Like you hide and being cheap and stingy with your dude, not knowing this dude is gonna have to take care of you later, or may have to take care of you later. You know what I'm saying? And shit, some dudes will take that money and leave when he find out you was hiding money all them years, major money. Nigga, take that money and leave. Like you already in physical. You got to sign everything over to me. You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't take it to the grave. She didn't take it to the grave. She need help. She can't do shit on her own. But yeah, man, it's crazy, crazy world, man. You don't know what's gonna happen to you and how things gonna turn out. So you always gotta try to be fair. Happy for the brother. Prime open the door for the NFL coaching jobs. Man be wondering how you pulled that U-Haul truck up so fast. Shit, if she got to pull a U-Haul truck up, hurry up and load that motherfucker up and get on. Shit. Because if you really in a relationship at that point with your man, that house should be as much as yours as it is his. That's a sorry nigga if he kick his bitch out the house. Or she was a hoe. Shit. But a woman running and leaving, I could feel that. I could feel that. OG Steve, this from Coffee Lope, Allerton Ave. Coffee Lope, what up, what up, what up? Looking out, man. Appreciate you. From Allerton to Eileen Avenue. They say old men help you pack. Why not? Shit. But I'm not. I ain't finna help you pack and leave. You better get your own shit. Call some movers up in this joint. Better call your Mexican boyfriend and pretend like he's just a mover. Have that nigga up in the house grabbing shit. Make sure you grab her dildo too, nigga. She gonna need it. Man. Well, y'all, anybody that get dissed by someone they put 100% trust in got every right to leave or evict the culprit. The perp. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I wish my sister would have left her dude. She couldn't leave her dude for nothing in the world. I like to leave my relationships on good terms. So we can still be cool, you know what I mean? Abrupt ending coming soon. Since you up, Tony Moore, I'm gonna stay up just cause you up. I know it's late on the East Coast. But yeah, I am ready to go to sleep, man. I gotta figure out my plans tomorrow, 27th, man. As we wind down this year, you know, got a couple things to take care of before the new year, man. Got to get that car and that doctor's appointment going. So I have to. Yeah, Reggie, that's me all the way, man. Me and you agree on a lot of things, Reggie. It was something we didn't agree on that I went home on, and you never responded again. But other than that, man, we pretty much agree with a lot of things. Uh, but definitely, I enjoy. No, I never been to the prom. My prom and nobody else's prom. And what was I gonna do? Moonwalk at that motherfucker? Oh shit. Uh, but yeah, I try to leave every relationship on good terms. You know what I mean? I mean, they might be bitter about something. You feel me? But a lot of them only be bitter about my attitude toward them, how easy I let them leave out my life. But that's on them. When you start playing with a man, thinking that nigga gonna say, "No, baby, don't leave. No, baby, I'm sorry." Shit, you played yourself. You couldn't apologize. I ain't did nothing wrong. Shit. But a lot of times when a woman leave, it's because she already got plan B. She already got that plan B waiting. So she leaving really because it's another nigga in her ear. Like, oh, you should leave that nigga. Huh? You fuck with me, I do this for you. I do that for you. That nigga ain't right. And the grass is almost never greener on the other side. Damn near never greener on the other side. Look, I look back at all my exes, right? Out of all my exes, and that's a lot of exes, man. That's a whole lot of exes. I don't think not one of them is married. I think I ruined women's future with men. Like, bitch, you never get married after you leave me. Never, ever, ever. I can't think of one that's married. Like, they always think they gonna get better. They gonna have, well, I want this and I want that, and you should have saved this and you should have put that up and you should have gave me this, you should have gave me that. And they go somewhere else. Now they calling me, telling me how fucked up this nigga is. This nigga here ain't shit. This nigga ain't shit. Like, why you telling me? It really brings me joy inside to know that a woman hasn't done no better. But I'd be like, bye. Because I know I'm a cool guy. I may not can give you anything that I can't afford. But what I can do is I can give you plenty of advice. I can shit. You know, I could show you the way in a lot of ways. Well, you know how the saying go, nigga. Do as I say, not as I do. These girls go off, find somebody else, get dick whipped, and ruin their life. Yeah, KP, I agree. Man, I'm serious as hell, though, Crystal. I'm real talk. Real talk, Crystal. Like, I can't never just have an ex that's just doing great now. It's like, I can't call none of them and be like, girl, can you co-sign for me a car, girl? Can you co-sign? Can you get this house, girl? What's your bank account looking like? I don't have them type of exes. I got exes that's like they all say the same thing. This nigga ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Am I included? Like, 702 hanging there, a guy would treat you like a queen if you bring peace. That's the key right there, KP. But a lot of women don't know how to bring peace to you. Like, I just told you how my son's girl is, and y'all say she ain't the one for him to get rid of. Well, shit, damn near all of them gonna ruin your peace. Damn near all of them, the majority of them are gonna ruin your peace. I told you about this one girlfriend I had, right? This was one of my first girlfriends. And I didn't really know that I had a quality girl at the time because I was so young and I had never really had a serious relationship. So this is after high school, and I'm messing with this girl, and she had ass like a motherfucker. Everybody would see her and want to talk to her. And niggas would whistle and blow and all kind of stuff at her. I knew she had ass. I liked it, but I didn't really know a woman's anatomy, a woman's body, a woman's characteristics at the time. But I was working at Ticketmaster, and she thinks for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, let me go back. So she wants to go out because we in a relationship. She wants to go out with a couple of her friends' relationships. So it's 3 dudes, 3 girls, and we go out. I don't remember where we went. We went to something. I don't remember, but like a skating ring or something, ice skating ring or something. I don't remember, but uh, one of her friends is talking to me. We all in line together though, and one of her friends is talking to me. I'm talking back to her. I ain't thinking about this girl, nothing at all. And so, boom, I go to work that Monday. She's calling my job, and I'm like, look, I'm at work. I'll call you when I get off. And she keeps calling. So my manager tells me, Kev, you know you at work. You can't keep getting phone calls. So I tell her, don't call me again. You call me again, I ain't never messing with you. She called me again. Tell me, you messing with my friend. Click, hang up. Didn't mess with her no more. How did she come up with I was messing with her friend? I don't know how she came up with that one. I have no clue, no idea how she came up with that. And now you want to disturb me at work. Nah, I had to let her go. Later on in life, she started messing with one of my friends, and then I've seen her a couple of times, and then she went and had got property and kids, and or a kid anyway. And we went our separate ways, and we still cool to this day. We just don't talk. I haven't talked to her in probably 10 years, maybe. Oh, she blew up big too. She's like twice the size of Oprah Winfrey. She's like Oprah and Nell Carter side by side. That's neither here nor there. But she was a beautiful woman too. But yeah, man, these women will ruin your peace, and I don't understand why. What is it? Why do you think I'm with your girlfriend? Can you give me something better? Like, did you see my car over there? Did you see her car over my house? You know, did somebody call you and say, I seen the old girl in Kelmac at the liquor store? Like, give me something other than you messing with my friend. That's like retarded. That's like really retarded to me. And so it's always stuff like that. I seen you looking at her. I remember one time this female I was messing with, she tell me out the blue, she tell me, you better not never mess with my cousins and my aunties. You mess with any of my cousins and my aunties, it's over for you. What gave you that thought? I mean, I would love to mess with your cousins and aunties, but not while I'm with you, baby. Like, not while I'm with you. That, man, yeah, that's gonna end a relationship. I ain't gonna do that. Ain't none of them better than you. You all I need in your family. You the only one in your family that I want to mess with. But no, where do they get this shit from? They just be assuming some shit. Then when they get mad at you because you shooting dice with the homies, or you went to sell somebody 9 ounces and you helping them cook it, now all of a sudden, I think you gay. I think you over there going out with that nigga. You fucking that nigga. Why you spending time with that nigga? Bitch, why you want some Guess jeans? Bitch, why you want your nails done? So nah, KP, they will ruin your peace in a million different ways, man. Yeah, Sleepy Rivera, real talk. Can't devote every second of your life to a woman if y'all struggling or you got an average income. You know what I mean? You got to go to work. Shit, NBA ratings are down because there's really no exciting players in the league no more. And every time you think this player is good, the next year you find out he ain't no good. The referees doing a lot of cheating and bad calls. And what's the name? And man, Anthony Edwards, he been going in on officials lately. Couple coaches been talking about the officiating, especially in college football and the NFL. That's why the ratings are down. People are tired of getting cheated out their money and watching games that they think is fixed like wrestling. So that's why people ain't watching NBA games no more. Shit, foot NFL, none of that shit. That's why I was telling y'all about baseball, but a lot of y'all didn't want to hear me. When the Dodgers got Shohei Ohtani, that was a brilliant business move. So what happens? They make it to the World Series. And what happens? A large population in Japan. More people in Japan watched it than in America. And this is America's favorite pastime. This is America's game. Brilliant move by the Dodgers. So hopefully this Japanese get more Americans into watching sports or more Japanese that come to America to play sports. And, you know, whether you like baseball or not, because a lot of people don't like baseball. It's too slow. It's too boring. But it's a sport that's still very real as far as they're not really out to cheat you so much. You know, you don't see all the bad call. I mean, you see bad strike call or ball call, but no real game changing episodes like you see in basketball and football on any level, pro or college. So baseball is still pretty good sport as far as being fair and not as fixed as anything else. And it's very diverse now. You got a lot of people from other countries playing baseball in America now. Man, Caitlin ran it up in women's college basketball uh, and the NBA, but her hype then her hype was going downhill that first season, and now it's off season. She really ain't nobody talking about her no more. But definitely a good business move. Women are making more money now, so that's a good thing. Baseball should be an Olympic sport, but it's just too much going on with the Olympics, man. Too much to watch and follow. This I think this was the first, the last two Olympics. I didn't pay them no mind, man. I watched the USA basketball a couple games, but I'm done with the Olympics. That shit ain't the same no more. We grew up, like 702 was saying, we really grew up in a golden era. We had real bomb fire athletes in our day. The sports didn't seem rigged. They really played good ball, good boxing, all of that, man. And you had some athletes that was really high level players. Now, not so much. You still got a few big names, but you're not excited about them. Nobody's crazy about these players anymore. It's another player coming in the league down there every year. And like now everything's about being soft, protecting players' health and wealth and mental. We didn't have all that shit. Yeah. My perfect man don't live in my state. Don't look for me. Lets me come and go whenever I remember him. Real talk, 702. That's how I like my women. That's how I like my women. That way I can have two. I can have one that comes and goes. I know she's out of town. And then I need one locally, like, I need a little bit. I'm backed up. I need somebody to rub on, touch on. I need to get one off. Can you come through? Shit, I'm with that 702. One here and one there. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Support Kev Mac live streams by hitting the like button. Is LeBron soft? No, I don't think LeBron is soft. I think he's spoiled. I think he's very spoiled. And I actually think the league caters to him because he get a lot of ghost calls. 1984, the WNBA was not worth much. Now shit is up there. Well, that's with any sport. Shit, contracts used to be so small. Now, look at the contracts. But I don't know, man. You had the Lakers in 84. 84 Olympics was the shit. Yeah, they was. Yeah, 84, man, in LA. I don't know about the rest of America, but yeah, 84 Olympics was it. I was going from the west side to the east side every day during the Olympics. Crenshaw High School, summer school from the east side, low bottoms. It was some good days. It was hard walking around in Pyrus, though, to go to the bus stop. Man, sometimes I would walk 3, 4 blocks to try to get away from the nigga. Go down to where the four deuces and four trays. Man, it's crazy. We got 102 people up in here. Shit, that's more than we had for the last hour and a half. I know about 5 in the league. As soon as I say we got 102 people up in here. 103, we doing all right. I might stick around a little long. I might not. Tony Moore, you still up? I think you sleep, so it's time for me to go too, man. How do you think Michael Jordan would handle being 16 years old? How would he handle being 16 years old right now? Shit, I don't know. I don't even have a thought about that. The NBA brothers are being filtered out of the game, bringing in more foreigners. It'll be like baseball soon. Hardly no Black American play. I agree with the first part. I don't agree with the last part. I think you're still gonna need black players. We too talented. We too agile. We are too exciting. We're just too good. Period. Especially the ones with white mamas and black daddies. It's gonna be hard to push all them out. But I feel you, KP. Happy holidays, everybody. 702. Thanks for hanging out with us so long. KP Video News. Y'all check him out. He got some good videos about current events, current news. Appreciate you, Sleepy Rivera, for your comments. OG Steve for your support, as well as Eric Lange. Appreciate you. Y'all take it easy, man. See y'all tomorrow. And wish me well on the 27th. I'm out of here, y'all. Stories in the morning, today and tomorrow. Peace. Black players will remain the dominant group in basketball and football as long as the youth sports stay strong. They should. They should. Because you got to remember, a lot of basketball and football players got white mamas and white grandmamas. They are not finna let their grandkids get pushed out. Believe that. My question would be this. Will white women continue to mess with black men if they are not professional athletes? Something to think about. I'm out, y'all. Peace.